Hello people, let's start building our dishes module. Let's create a new controller with the dishes controller name. Let's copy the user's controller. Let's add this mapper so we can map. Let's copy these others actions. And every place that we have the word user, we're gonna replace with dish. All right. Let's create the instance of my dish repository. Let's add a constructor with both properties instantiated. Delete this one. Okay, we don't have a dish VM. Let's add this dish VM. Dish VM. Copy the dish's properties. We'll create our select list. Select list item for our category. It will be our categories. Let's go to our dishes controller, change it to dish, change everything. All right, I think everything is correct now. Add this dish mapping for our mapping profiles. Dish for dish VM and the reverse as well. All right, close other tabs. When we edit, we want to get our category list. Let's copy it. Let's say category repository. Category repository. Let's add these parameters to my constructor. We can get our categories, and in the dish VM, we can fill our category list. Let's say categories, select. Let's say it will return a new select list item. The value will be the ID, and the text will be the name. Let's convert it to string, and let's convert it to list. And that's it to populate our combo box. Let's go here to dishes. Let's add this index view. Let's add it empty. Okay, let's go to edit, add a view, add it empty as well. Let's say edit, copy the index from the category and change it every time when we have category. Let's say dish list dishes. Here we'll have a name. What other properties we have? We have dish, orders, not orders. We'll display the category dot name. We have a dish description. Let's add here category description. Yeah, we have a price as well. We haven't added a price to our dish. Let's add it now. Let's say it's decimal price. Let's add a new migration. Select the infrastructure. Add the migration. Add price category. Let's update our database. Let's add the price to our VM as well. All right, here, let's add the price. We added the price right after the category. Let's say price, but the category navigation property will not be filled because when we get our dishes, we get all the dishes. We haven't included our categories. We can, after the dishes here, include our category property. And that's it for displaying our dishes. Let's go to the edit of our dishes. Let's close the other tabs, copy from categories. Instead of category VM, let's say dish VM. Edit dish. Okay. Let's add new one for description. Close here and open it again to reload, to refresh our view. Description. Here we'll have the description. Let's go to our VM. Let's say required to all these properties. Let's say error message. The field is required. All right, for the price, we can say min length of 0 and say error message. The value of price cannot be negative. And we can add here a string length. Maximum length, let's say 1000. Minimum length, let's say 10 or 20. And the error message description must have 20 to 1000 characters. And this is enough for our VM. Let's go to our dishes again. We have now a price. This will be a text area, not an input. Let's say text area. Copy this one for price. I don't know why we don't have IntelliSense here. I think my VS Code is kind of... Now I reloaded my Visual Studio and everything is as it should be. Let's go here. Let's say category ID. As for category ID, let's say category. And let's say this will be a select. As for, let's say category ID as items. Let's say model dot categories. The class will be form select. The default option, the value will be empty string. Let's say select a category. I'm sorry, I used the wrong annotation here. I used the min length, that is for an array or a list. I mean range. And let's say double max value and the error message. This range will say the min length is 0, the max length is the max length of a decimal, and the error message will be the same. My bad. I will put a note so you can fix it before me. Let's go to our dishes again. Let's create a dish. Let's say pasta. Let's save now. Here we have our price, our name, the ID that is 0 at the moment, the description, and the category ID. Let's see if everything is correct. I created a success, and now we have our list of dishes with the pasta, with the category, the price, the description. Let's create a new one. Let's save to see the field is required. Description must have 20 to 1,000 characters. Everything is perfect, but not so perfect because we want to add image to this dish, and this is kind of tricky to add images, and I will teach you that in the next lecture. See you again.